Was good. Who in the building? What up, people? Let's get the likes up as y'all walk in. We're gonna get to it, man. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get the likes up. My boy LA Sports Live is in the building. He pulled up on the kid in LA. I got one like, man. Trayvon is in the building. My God, Mr. 221 is in the building. Who else in the building? Steve Holler is in the building. My boy Aaron is in the building. CC is in the building. Ted Cox is in the building. Let's get the likes up. Reg Dog, West Coast is in the building. Jonathan is in the building. Let's get the likes up, man. You're going in. I'm getting a little concerned. Terry is in the building. I hope this don't. I'm gonna let y'all come in first, man. I'm definitely gonna let y'all come in. My boy Babby T is in the building. Yeah, I dozed off last night. He said, "Concern for what? What's on your mind, bro?" My thing is, let's get the likes up. One thing we have to really pay attention to Phoenix. See, this is a good. I'm glad Steve is in here because Steve, what you think about this? See, this is a good question for Steve because Steve is a longtime Phoenix Suns fan and he know the temperature of the team. And my thing is this: once you start chirping, right, and then we have to think about the owner. Because when I first heard it, I ain't jump on to it. When I heard the guys talk about it, and Nick Wright said one thing we know: Lakers wouldn't have no problem taking on Chris Paul contract, and we have to just be honest. Chris Paul been playing great, but that age is something. And now Phoenix in a dilemma where Ayton feel that he's not wanted. He feel he's not appreciated in Phoenix, and his contract is up. Detroit already throw the bag. So now they got Cade, and they make it a pitch. Detroit will be in the game. You can imagine they got Cade. They could always then move off because a lot of teams want Grant. And then the pick they get this year, and then add Ayton in free agency, that'd be huge for Detroit. So we have to just be honest. Now I looked at it like this. So before I jumped and did the video, so I ain't this type of person to jump soon I hear something. So when they said it, because I know the temperature of the Lakers. I've been a diehard Laker fan. The Lakers for years. Anybody who's been for Lakers for years. Eric, what's good, bro? Anybody been Lakers for years? Know that the Lakers name chase. And then we know LeBron like Chris Paul. We know Lakers wants to get rid of Westbrook. So all this stuff, that type of information before someone come on here, before we start getting these guys come this doggone crazy. Let this gather all the information. We all Laker fans. I'm pretty sure most people is Laker fans, right? But we have to think like this. Let's just get the information up, right? Lakers love big name players. They want to get rid of Westbrook. LeBron is good friends with Chris Paul. Chris Paul will do wonders for Anthony Davis, which is true. Now let's look at the Phoenix side of it. The owner don't like it. He said, before I say something, I need to know what is the offer is. No, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying I'm looking at. They think Phoenix looking at. They want to get rid of. I mean, I don't know if they want to keep Ayton. Let's say if they want to keep Ayton, and their owner don't like to spend the money. Now with Ayton, that's $30 million on top of what you just had. Ayton just come off getting like $10 million. So now, if they do that and want contract relief, right? This for contract relief. Hood TMC was good, bro. My boy got what's your put your new channel up there. Put your new channel. His page they took his page now. Put your page back up there. You know what I mean? But my thing is this. He said, I don't think it's a matter of money. Oh, okay. See, Steve is a good player because he know the thing, the temperature of the Suns. They will pay eight. Oh, he said that. Okay, from within. Thanks, bro. Um, I look at it like this, man. Me personally, I don't want Chris Paul at all, and I could easily see a situation could easily come about. Westbrook, $47 million. I think will change things in Phoenix. You know what I mean? I think it could change things in Phoenix. Jonathan said he said Ayton is gone. Ayton not happy in Phoenix. And the thing about it's crazy because now they saying they want wing defenders with Hood TMZ podcast. Okay. That's his new okay. Hey, Desmond, I hope not. I just hope not. These guys just threw out a scenario, but it makes sense. Let's just think about the Lakers, right? Think about the Lakers where they at right now. The tons of pressure getting rid of, and Phoenix giving up Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet got a fresh contract. His contract is fresh. He got his contract into I think 27 and getting 10, $11 million a year. So put that in it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And it's interesting, man, what Phoenix gonna do with Chris Paul. What Phoenix gonna do? I mean, not with Chris Paul, with Ayton. Ayton, I think is and Chris Paul is hand in hand. Oh yeah, it won't be for nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking this was my thing. I think that Ayton may go to Detroit, and I think that they're gonna give Jeremy Grant and someone else for Ayton. What you think about that, Steve? Because Detroit wants him. Detroit got the cap, and I think he may want to play Detroit. I think Ayton is out of there. I think Ayton is out of there. I don't see Ayton coming back. I think Ayton gonna get a contract, a max deal from somewhere else, and I think he's gonna ask because even though a team may want to match it, but he may say I want to leave, and then yeah, the Lakers may bring back if he's going back to Phoenix. See, that's the thing. Phoenix is crazy. Phoenix payroll, they got a high payroll, and it's gonna go up crazy when if they pay Ayton. Let me see where Phoenix at financially right now. Who else in the building? My bad. I ain't even shout out everybody who's in the building. Who else we got? We got Jonathan is in the building. We got True and Real. We got Real Debates TV. Who else we got? Humble Sports. Vaughn Will. I said Aaron already, I believe. From Within. Hood Team Z. My boy Desmond. Jordan Smith is in the building. KO Sports is in the building. Marquise Wilkes is in the building. I'm looking at Phoenix Suns' salary right now. Damn, I wish I could talk to Steve. No, he said, what's the insiders are saying? Basically, what's going on, Steve? Nick Wright and them, they threw out something they saying as far as with Ayton. The conversation started with Ayton. They said either, oh, D Bonner, thanks, bro, with the donation. I really appreciate it. They basically were saying that if they bring back Ayton, they don't see Phoenix with that. I'm going to their salary now. They said they don't see Phoenix. Phoenix 13th in salary. They would jump big time if that happened. He said Nick Wright doesn't know anything. Now they have Booker 33, Chris Paul 28, and let's say 30 for 8 if they was to resign him, 10 for Crowder, 10 for Dario Saric, 6 for Payne, 20 million for Bridges, 5 for Torian Craig, 6 million for Cam Johnson, and almost 10 million for Landry Shamet. That's is they willing to pay that? And Booker eligible for Supermax too? See that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. That's a lot going on for Phoenix if a guy really don't want to pay. See, I'm not a type person. I don't know what the man going to do, but that is he willing to pay that type money? And he with Robert Sarver, I'm gonna tell you why I think Robert Sarver is sick right now. I think he at least want them to win a champ. If they don't win a championship between this year and last year, I think he would have been easy to move off them guys because he don't want to pay. At least he's been like, okay, I brought Phoenix a championship. Now it makes it this much. It make it worse because now look what you got to do. Oh wow! See, Steve just. I'm glad Steve. See, this is why I want Steve on here. Steve says Sarver own less than 10% now, so he sold his team. Who he sold the team to, Steve? Russ for Paul and Torrey. Yeah, but it had to be Paul, Torrey, and Landry Shamet. That's the only thing that works. Strong was good, bro. Oh, others, okay. Oh, so they might be in better shape. I didn't know that. I didn't know he sold some of the team. He said 120 million for multiple years versus Russell. I agree with you. I never do that. LA Sports. I wouldn't take no Chris Paul. I wouldn't do it. And let's talk about the coach. I said on the show last night. I think the Lakers coach. They're gonna announce their coach on Friday, Thursday or Friday, or they're gonna be doing second interviews on Thursday and Friday. We're gonna get more of a close. If they do a second interview with Mark Jackson and Darvin Ham, it's gonna be one of those two. I think by Friday we're gonna pretty much know which direction Lakers going. I really do. I think we're gonna know what direction the Lakers going by Thursday or Friday. Because I think they're gonna either go do a second wave of interviews, probably a face-to-face instead of the phone, because they did a Zoom interview, or they're gonna hire a coach. I can see the news breaking. And I can see the news breaking right before the weekend. I definitely see the news breaking. He said, hopefully it's Mark Jackson. Yeah, to me, Mark Jackson make all the sense. I know Elder keeps saying he want Darvin Ham, but I just don't know much about Darvin Ham. And I think this too much of an important season right now. I just been scouting Mark Jackson, scouting him. I just think it's too much of an important season for us to like I said, I don't know Darvin Ham. Adams 24 stacks. What up, bro? Most was good. Tron, what up? I just LA hype was good, bro. Yeah. See, that's big. I'm glad Steve said that because everybody's still under the pressure that Sarver own a team. And Steve, that's why I said, Steve, that is wow. See, look what LA Sports Live said. This is why I'm telling you guys, it's heating up. LA Sports Live said, I mean, not LA Sports Live, Laker Hype. I'm sorry. Laker Hype is my guy too. He's a good dude. Laker Hype said Ham second interview with Charlotte today. Darvin Ham got a second interview with Charlotte today. Now, I'm telling you what Charlotte gonna do. Charlotte gonna offer him a contract. Charlotte gonna offer that boy a contract. Because they now the Bucks is out of it. Charlotte gonna offer him a contract today. They're gonna offer him a contract today. They're not going to do the second because I didn't hear him who they interviewing else. Who else? If they gave him a second interview, it was enough. And I believe this second interview was in person. I believe the first one was Zoom. I know the first one was Zoom because they said it. They did. That's why I was like, oh well, because at first I'm like, why are the Lakers doing a Zoom interview? But that's the process. A lot of teams doing it. Charlotte did it. So a lot of teams, and even Sacramento did Zoom interviews. So the first interview be the Zoom. The second interview is in person. So now we may have shit may hit the fan. Can I get some likes? I got 53 people on here. Can your boy at least get the 40 likes? Can the numbers like the stock market, like the stock exchange on Wall Street? It jumped a little bit. It jumped in a little bit. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. But my thing is this. What y'all think about that? Darvin Ham today getting his second interview. He got it. I don't know if he got it. Laker Hype said, he said, this ain't today. It doesn't matter. It's still early. What's going to happen? They offer that man a contract. I don't want no Terry Stotts. I don't think the Lakers, I don't know, see Phil Jackson, I don't know how he kind of running things, it seems. Aaron said, so how Chris Paul get to LA with Bron AD? With Westbrook. If they want to clear some cap for Ayton. See, this is real interesting now. Darvin Ham, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna offer him a contract today. They're gonna offer him the job today. Now it's gonna come to a point where he tell the Lakers, yo, I got this job on thing. What you gonna do? Or he might just say, let me rock with Charlotte. Because mind you, Michael Jordan gonna be talking to him. Now I didn't hear Kyrie want to come to LA. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the Kyrie want to come to LA. Hearn, what's good, Hearn? He said the Lakers need to get Dwayne Casey. I'm here in Detroit. They're keeping him. And then you don't want to. He said ticket set it. I ain't hear nothing about Kyrie wanting to go to the Lakers. All I heard Kyrie say that he was immature with Cleveland, and they would have won more titles. And that's all I heard him say. Oh, it have to be a basketball decision. So, Steve, let me ask you this, Steve. So, in your opinion, what you think gonna happen? I think y'all getting Jeremy Grant. I think that the Suns gonna get Jeremy Grant, and maybe I can't think maybe Sadiq Bey or Jeremy Grant and maybe the guy, because they want a backup point guard. The guy they drafted in the lottery. Everybody said why I thought he's gonna be good. They picked him over Halliburton. What's the guy, the light-skinned guy they drafted over Halliburton? Jimmy Cleveland. Thanks, bro. Jimmy Cleveland. No, not Cade Cunningham. The light-skinned guy, the point guard they drafted. He left-handed. And I thought he's going to be better than Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes. I could see it being Killian Hayes because he's a point guard. And Phoenix, I could see them, because they have to cut back Chris Paul minutes. And Killian Hayes, Jeremy Grant, and who Detroit big man? But see, they probably just bring back McGee and McGee and what's the name played well, and Biyombo. Oh, they ain't doing that. Lakers ain't trading no AD for Kyrie. I'd never do that. Jimmy Cleveland is in the building. Nah, I don't see that working. Time has passed. That's over with Bron and Kyrie. I'm not even going to entertain that. I don't even see that happening once KD and Kyrie locked in anyway. Oh, wow. He had another one. He said, because you rock with Ticket TV. Jimmy Cleveland is in the building. He dropping the donations, boy. I really appreciate that, bro. I really do. I really do. Or Isaiah Stewart. Okay, so Steve Hollis said, I doubt there went Killian. He hasn't shows much at all. He said Kelly Olynyk or Isaiah Stewart. Yeah, I can see them doing something. Yeah, I can see them with Jeremy Grant. I could see that sign and trade happening. Can I get the 40 likes? I could easily see Keith Turner was good. Salute, bro. I could easily see that happening. I definitely think that can happen. Because Detroit wants Ayton. And I can see that that's happening. You get K, Ayton, and then we're gonna see where they're gonna pick tonight. That's right. Jordan Smith said, make sure y'all bad. Jeremy Grant, look up. That might not that might work. Rod Tom was good. Sean family was good. Because now you look, and I hate to say it because I was like so pissed off when people were saying it. They like to say it don't matter. But people not really caring about man, I'm losing connection. It just popped up. Y'all still see me? Because this thing here said I lost connection. Y'all still see me? Y'all still see me? See, he said it's going in and out. Yeah, man, this shit's killing me. That's why I ain't been going live, man. They doing this damn construction. I may just have to get another internet. I'm with Team Mobile. I'm with Team Mobile. But yeah, but the center position, you look at it, outside Joker and Embiid, you can get past it. Now it's like it's crazy how basketball. See, I grew up in an era where I loved like the big man, but the reality is position it's like the running back position. This man with the this man was the number one pick, a center, and he has a good game, but I guess they feel they can do better at another skill position. It's crazy how the center position for this thing about this guy Ayton, what 23 years, I'm gonna say 23, 24 years old, however old he is. For him to be that young, 7 foot, run like a deer, slender built, block shots, nice touch, and for them to even consider it, this thing they jumped and paid people automatically. That goes to show the game changed. He's 23. That goes to show the game has changed, man. The game changed a lot. When you could just say bump the center, I'd rather get some wings and get some guys who could score for you. And I could see it, Jeremy Grant, because he played defense. He could score some. Isaiah Stewart, a big body that nowadays he's a center. This man, what, 6'9"? He's tough. He's physical or athletic with Phoenix. Wow. See how Steve broke that down about Steve broke that down about Ayton. Joseph C. I don't see Phoenix doing that for Vucevic. Vucevic already in his 30s. And Vucevic is the same thing. I don't think if they're gonna do that, they're going some guys who create their own shot, who could score for them. I don't see them doing it for no Vucevic. Vucevic is like 32 years old. He probably don't seem that old. Not that that's old, but he don't protect the rim. Like, nah, they not doing that for no Vucevic. No way. No way Phoenix doing that for Vucevic. He said he thought Grant didn't want to play with any stars. Hey, he really don't have that. But it's to be different. He could get his with Chris Paul. Chris Paul is like a pass first point guard, so it's different. It's not like him. He still be able to get his shots. Aaron said he want Dame Dollar next year. The drop off in defense would be huge. Chicago, Zach LaVine wants out. Why? I don't get that. Why would Zach LaVine want to leave Chicago? I don't. Some of these players, man, today I don't get. Like, why these players be wanting to leave so easy? Like, and things looking good. Chicago played good. Lonzo got hurt, and it's like changed things. But I don't get it, man. Why these teams be want these players be wanting to leave so soon? I hope so. If AD come back top 5 in the world, you're gonna see the difference in the Lakers record. You're gonna see the impact. I tell you, AD is a major force when he's on top of his game. Oh, he said Zach won a max contract. He don't want one out. He's not worth a max. See, that's the thing. Everybody, first thing, I guess you can ask for what you want to ask for. But these players always say throw out the word max. But when it comes time to perform, like I could that part of the job, I don't think I could do. I don't think I could do it. I think I rub these guys the wrong way. I don't think I could be like during a negotiation and I'm hearing this stuff from some of these players. Cause these guys throw out max money like it's nothing. They always, yo, I want max. First thing to max. Eight, and the first thing out 8 month, I want max. Everybody want the max they can get, but then don't show up. And then sit there and come in a press conference and stand on the podium and sit there and say, well, there was a better team. You don't see effort from them. Like I just don't. I don't agree with that. I know people be always like talking about somebody's contract. What I don't like, what most people do, when you speak on contracts, like us, I think we could definitely should be able to talk about someone's contract. You know what I mean? We should definitely be able to talk about. We not rich, and if we was, we watched the game, mind you. And this is what get me mad when people say. So I'm saying this before somebody jump and say this, right? Thank you, Bonner. You 100% right about that, Bonner. Think about this. We pay for this shit. We paying for cable, the power. We paying for all this. Why we can't speak on contracts? I hate when somebody come pull that black card and be like, "Oh, y'all don't want the black man to get paid and stuff like that. Y'all taking money out the black man, his family." Like I just think it's idiotic. So that's why sometimes I stay away from because I don't feel like I don't be wanting to go back and forth with a lot of these guys. Y'all worrying about what these owners rich, let these guys get paid. But it don't, we have to look at it like this. For the people who think like that. If I'm a Laker fan, this guy's a Phoenix fan, this guy is a Hornets fan, this guy's a Sixers fan, this guy is a Bucks. So it's going to cost pay this because we know it's not going to work under the books, and we can't build nothing that's sustainable. So we're going to have to say no. We don't want that contract. No, he's not worth that contract. So people, man, he said I'm cutting it out again. Y'all hear me now? This is crazy. And this is T-Mobile. I have to call him, man. Now I'm good. But the point is, I hate when guys say that, talk about because it's not like saying we asking these guys to be homeless. I was just in LA. In LA, man, our homeless got nothing on LA. LA, it's sad. It's to the point, it's sad. Because these people, I don't think, it's different. Our homeless guys just be on the street or just sleep in the train station. And they go about their business. These guys got they clothes, so all of them might not be drug addicts. We can't always assume that. They homeless. Let me tell you this. You can see they got their food. Like this is something next level stuff. You see they food. They got their little TV. They got clothes. You see like toilet paper and stuff like that. And then they got tents. And one of them I saw lights. They got lights inside their tents. Different. These people might not be on drugs. So I said that to say this. When people sit there and say, "Oh," because I had to really, really be careful because I don't feel like going back and forth with nobody about players' contracts because it's like soon you mention that, like Patrick Beverly said today, "Oh, Matt Barnes is wrong for saying that he's a brother and he taking money out of his kids." Talk about James Harden shouldn't get max money. Matt Barnes is wrong for that. This is what Patrick Beverly saying. He gonna be good. This is why I think it's idiotic. Nobody's saying he gonna be poor. but he's not worth that money. If you root for a team, if I'm a diehard Sixers fan, I know if he get that, I'm never gonna be happy to when you're not winning no championship. That money's and stuff, it matters. It's part of the game. So what I say, man, it's crazy. And I'm say this: it matters. That money matters. So a lot of these guys, first thing they say, I want max money. But you look at DeRozan did in the playoffs. DeRozan, I mean not DeRozan, I'm sorry. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine ain't do shit. He ain't do shit. He played all right. But they won one game. It wasn't even close. He ain't do much. But so many countries go, I want max money. Why? Because you did good in the regular season? See, this is I have issues with that. These guys really don't care. These guys really don't care. Harden, instead of Harden taking responsibility, first thing he gonna talk about no comment that he didn't get the ball back. Like Harden, stop it. Stop it. Like you assaulting us as people who watching the game. I didn't get why you took 2 shots. I didn't get the ball back. So I feel disrespected. Don't now as people now, we all as people, right? Your girl, your kids, anybody. When somebody come at you with some straight bullshit, some straight BS, it frustrates you. Like, come on, you think I'm dumb. If you think you're gonna run that bullcrap game behind me, you think I'm dumb. But when somebody runs some good game, even though you caught it and you know it's some game, you respect it more. That's how I am. If you're gonna come to me with some BS, put some thought behind it. Put the thought behind your BS. Come with some real flash stuff. And then I'm still like, it's some BS. I know it's whatever, but I respect it more. When somebody come at you with anything, that means they got no respect for you. Harden sat there and said, he had no respect for everybody. Sit there and said, why you took 2 shots? I didn't get the ball back. I didn't get the ball back. And 24 minutes in the second half, that's 24 minutes and a half. You didn't get the ball back. Game on the line. What people been saying about you. You know what they said about the guy they traded for you. You know all this. The whole thing started with the Ben Simmons thing. You know it. Everything was online. You know this stuff. You know it. Oh my, these people gonna dog me. For me to even sit there and say, before people come start saying about contracts, and it's not guaranteed this gonna happen, but before somebody say this, I'm gonna jump on top. For me to even say that, and I know it's a chance somebody will say, you know it, how these people gonna come at you, and you're gonna lay an egg like that, and then when they say actually about Doc Rivers, did he set you up to put you on scoring opportunities, and then you sit there and say, no comment? Like, you're being very disrespectful, man. The Tobias Harris was cast for 2.0. And that's another thing. He don't never get he flies under the radar all the time. See, with people they look at it and say, oh, Tobias Harris he was 6 for 13. Not bad. He shot 48%. He had 16 points. Yeah, it's still bad. Why he never could sit there and take the game and he win the game for you? Like homeboy just won for Boston. Why they can't do that like the guy just won? Grant Williams. Grant Williams just won them a game. Why Tobias Harris never could do that, have a monster game? Why? Thanks, Jordan Smith. And for CP3. And that's the thing. We as fans, we passionate, we paying for shit, doing this, that, and the third, NBA League Pass. And these guys, I just think they disrespecting the game, man. I don't like it. I really don't. They disrespect the game. They don't play hard. They don't care. And then the first thing they sit there and say, give me max money. Yeah, I will feel like, nah, man, I ain't going, like, nah. Like, how? Give me max money. And then they complain. That's why football players do not respect basketball players at all. Football players do not respect basketball players at all. I was with Kevin Johnson, and me and him had a good conversation when I was in LA. And he didn't play a long career. He said his knees and stuff was killing him. He said, I gave it my all. He said, I didn't cheat the game. He said, I didn't cheat the game. He said, I gave it my all. He ain't have no long career like that. He had his knees was bombing. He walked away, but he gave it his all while he was there. He loves it. He like, you know what I mean? He loves it. And these guys don't be interested in the game, today's players like that. And they always sit there and say these old guys be hating on today's player, but it's not that they be hating on them. These guys really don't care. We be passionate. These guys, Zach LaVine, you go back and watch them Chicago play. You look at, you be like, I don't see that great. And even with I like with LA Sports Live and Ticket TV, they said something that's very important and about Giannis, right? LA Sports Live said Giannis supposed to never let PJ Tucker go. I'm not saying you have to be in every transaction, but you know how important PJ Tucker was. And they lost him for shorties. He got $7 million, and you paid George Hill $4 million. So you lost him technically for $3 million. They got basically the same contract. They both got 2 years deal. George Hill got 2 years, 8, and Peter Tucker got 2 years, 14. Like, you could just pay that. Pay that. That would have made a May. Why Chris Middleton out? They would have won. Believe me, his toughness, he would have poked them guys out. And then like what Ticket said too. I give Ticket credit too, because like he said, they not scared to fail around Giannis. Like, they don't. Like, you can see some of their turnover. Like, you got to have Kobe used to be pounding on Kobe used to be going in on them guys. You got to. That's why when somebody I could remember, if one of you guys on here that said this, that's why I said, guys on my channel, I might not have the biggest channel, but a lot of you guys know basketball, man. A lot of you guys know basketball on my channel, and that's why I do. Like, one of you guys said during the season, I don't remember who it was. If one of you guys up there said, they said they blamed LeBron for AD because LeBron don't get AD to play to his full potential. LeBron giving AD too much passes. He's too friendly with AD. And I said, you right. Like, he don't hold, like, AD is doing AD. LeBron don't get that gorilla. Like, come on, let's go. LeBron just let AD be AD. And when somebody said that, I can't remember who said that on the channel. I said, yo, you hit it on the nose. You hit that joint on the nose when you said that. You know what I mean? I said, how? I'm like, yo, they hit the joint on the nose. Who said that? Like that, it might have been Bonner or somebody, because I could picture Bonner saying that. Or Dez. But Bucks didn't have really much to go to. He said, Bron yell at everyone except AD. I never seen Bron. Just think about this. Normally, when you get two, Desmond said that. Okay. I knew somebody, yeah. Okay, Desmond said that. All right. That was 100. That was 100. Yo, this thing, Shaq and Kobe clash. Wade went at LeBron James, and LeBron James turned to another player with Wade. Bron and Kyrie clashed. This thing, you got to, like, especially with AD, because AD was playing, like, even when Bron was hurt and AD was playing, you got to, man. You got to, man. You got to. And I think that was, they hit the nail on the coffin. You got to. You got the whole AD, because the coach wasn't going to do it. AD just been flying. AD been like this the whole time in LA. He had the whole time LA been chilling. Bron needed to get in on AD so much. AD for Ayton. They'll have to give me Bridges. They would have to give me Bridges. They would have to give me Bridges. I'm not doing nothing less than that. AD is the shit, man. AD, I ain't gonna give. He's good. That's why I said it's very. Like I said, I know I sound like a broken record, and I told Elder this, and I told you guys this. I'm gonna be screaming Mark Jackson until the Lakers announce their next coach and it's not Mark Jackson, or another team announce their next coach and it's not Mark Jackson. I hope that Charlotte signed Darvin Ham today, because now it's really squeezed the Lakers. I hope Charlotte. I hope Charlotte give Darvin Ham a contract today, because his second interview, people don't do no third interviews. Today is going to be what it is. Whatever he said in the first interview, now his agent. Let me tell you how his second interviews come. His agent going to be there. It's going to be Darvin Ham, his agent, and now the owners. Because sometimes the owners don't be there in the first interviews. I hope they offer him a deal. I want Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson will have AD playing another world, man. Like I said, I don't know about Darvin Ham like that to endorse him. I know I hear people say good things about him, but I like to go off my own judgment. I like to do that. I ain't gonna say I won't be mad with Darvin Ham, but I'm looking at AD. LeBron is LeBron. AD is a difference maker. AD is a difference maker. And this is why I said, if the player's not going to do it, you want your coach to do it. Like Ticket and LA Sports Live said, you look at Milwaukee Bucks players, it just is like Brook Lopez and them. It's like I ain't see no urgency in them guys. None. Even when Giannis did this to he grabbed the back of Jaylen Brown neck. You just don't see nothing with Milwaukee. Nothing. Like they got nothing. PJ Tucker give you that edge. He with a knockdown on corner jump shots. He going to defend, got physical with them. They would have been able to go small. They could have took Brook Lopez out like they've been doing and went with PJ Tucker, Bobby Portis, and Wild Chris Middleton. And see, now they're going to use back in their mind, oh, we have Middleton, we the one. And see, the reality is, y'all lost out. Y'all should have, no way you don't sign back. No way you don't sign back. No way you don't sign back PJ Tucker. And it was a short two-year deal. And the way what he did for y'all. You're right, Bonner. Cook Smoke Gang. The Cook Smoke Gang, yeah, we definitely need a healthy AD. I'm not trading with AD. I'll be looking at AD just give you so much, man. He gives you because he's tall, and then if you put anybody next to him, you super tall, you blocking everything, you controlling that paint. Oh man. Get the likes up. My boy Jordan Smith said, get the likes and subscribers up, man. Yeah, we definitely need more subscribers. He said, my boy Jameer Moses said LeBron do all the yelling and scrutiny in the locker room. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt the Bucks. Tough Buckets is in the building. I ain't see you in a minute, bro. LBJ fan. What's good, bro? Stacy Jones, mind your own. What's good? Dion Reed, what's good, bro? Black Mamba. He said, do we need to watch the draft closely? I love to watch the lottery because I just like the lottery. But it really don't have no impact on the Lakers. But I'm just a basketball junkie. I'm gonna watch it, and we're gonna do a stream yard. So please, people, I definitely need y'all to come through the stream yard. I want it to be packed. I want it to be 10 people on the stream yard. I want it to be packed, man. I want it to be packed. I want everybody to come through the stream yard, man. It's got hot in there. Yeah, a large group of people Doc can't do no wrong. See, we're not getting Doc Rivers. So that's why I said we need Charlotte to offer Mike. I hope that Mike can offer Darvin the job today, man. Because who else they interview? Who else Charlotte interview? Anybody know who else Charlotte interview? He said AD will miss 6. Please don't say that. Well, I think positive. See you later. See you later. We gotta think positive, man. We had to think positive, man. We had to put it and put that to faith. Hopefully that AD, because we can't. I don't want to even Oh, they interviewed Terry Stotts too. Okay. Oh yeah, Frank Vogel and Dan Tony. You're right. So they interview. Okay, they interview Frank Vogel, Dan Tony, and Terry Stotts. I'm trying to think of Mitch Kupchak, how he think. Like, see, the thing is, Vogel got championship experience. See that, and then a lot of people felt that he'd been done wrong in LA. So Vogel might can hold some weight in the season. I'm gonna take it as AD is fully healthy. No, I'm not getting my hopes high, but we can't automatically assume somebody gonna be hurt though. I don't want to do that. I'm not getting my hopes there. I'm not saying he playing 82. I'm not even. I'm just looking at that. Last we seen him, he's healthy. As we speak today, he's healthy. He's healthy as we're speaking today. He's walking around. He's healthy. That's the good thing. It's not like a B where he just got surgery or a guy walking around with a brace on and trying to rehab. He's not rehabbing. He's healthy. As we speak today, he's a healthy player. So I just want that to continue. You know what I mean? Which is good. Braun healthy, Russ healthy, THT. We don't got nobody really limping. So if we need to make a move, we just need to make it. But my thing is this, man. Damn, man. That's good. I'm glad that you no sound. Y'all hear me? Yo, y'all hear me? Anybody hear me? Cause Sean said I have no sound. Oh, you hear me now? I'm definitely gonna take it. It's early. I'm gonna see about this because this is ridiculous, man. Because tonight when we go live, I don't want none of this. I want y'all to be enjoy y'all live, man. I don't want no David M. What's good, bro? He said Tough Bucker said 3.5. That's right. So my thing is this, man. I'm that's good news. Now I'm in a good mood that Charlotte interview homeboy today. I hope Charlotte know that he's on Lakers list. And I hope they sign Darvin Ham. I really want Mark Jackson. I really don't see anyone else. Because in today's NBA, it's not X and O's is cool, but you need guys who believe in other players. That is huge. Especially when you're dealing with role players, you need guys to give guys when they come in that game, they believe. You need that. That's why I do think Monty Williams is a good coach. Monty Williams he's an excellent communicator, and he get the best out of his guys. I think Monty Williams is a good coach, and I think that's very part of being a coach. You gotta store some type of confidence in your players. That's just a fact, because everybody not self motivated. Yeah, I didn't see. The thing is, Bonner, I didn't know nothing about Willie Green as a coach. See, my thing is, I'm not the type of guy gonna sit there and like I'm a know it all. No, I never really heard Willie Green talk like really, get into it. So I ain't really know what type of coach he's gonna be. Like Darvin Ham might be a tremendous coach. I just don't know that. I see him as assistant coach. I like to hear like right now. I hear JJ Redick know he know the game. I hear Tim Legler know the game. Them guys know the game. When they talk, I have to go by some type of information. The real Elise, what's good, bro? I enjoy your channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes up. But my thing is this: Mark Jackson. I know what I'm getting with Mark Jackson. I know what I'm getting with Mark Jackson. Yeah, Bonner. I didn't know nothing about Green as a coach. I knew him as a player, but he know when to push the buttons. You have to know how to preach that and get them guys to run the wall, run through the wall for you. He said, Terry Stotts is very superb. Terry Stotts, like I said, I don't think he no weak coach. I think Terry Stotts is a good coach. But my thing is this: is LeBron James will endorse Terry. See, that is important. I think AD really don't care. Yeah, Darvin had been assistant since 2011. He definitely been assistant for 2000. He's been a long time. But you need that motivation. You need it. That's with anything. I don't care what nobody say. A compliment or anything get people going. When you guys sit there and be like, "Oh, Kareem, yo, I love the channel." This, that, and third. It makes you. You know what I mean? It helps you when you see your numbers and stuff going up. It helps you. Not that you get cocky or anything, but it makes you feel like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? You might, it helps with anything. A girl tell you, oh, you're a cutie. It helps. You need that. And you need guys who really is about Mark Jackson. Is hella. When you hear him talk, you go back to that interview, he's real believable. Oh, I know I could coach in this league. This, that, and the third. You can't tell. When him and Shannon Sharp was talking, it's like a preacher. Like sometimes you go to church, some guys just bring that in you, that belief in you. Like, okay, I'm broke now, but I'm giving me some money. You gotta have that. In today's NBA, look at the difference between today. I grew up, I love the game. You didn't need to, you didn't need to prep me up. You didn't need to do none of that. I'm going hard. I love to play. I go hard. That's that. I ain't need none of that. But today's players need that. They need to be confident. Look how they act. I appreciate that. Um, Real Elise. I really appreciate that, bro. That's right. Let's get the numbers up. You know what I mean? These players today, they need baby, and just look how they act, man. Look at Aiden in the biggest stage of the game. Him and Monty Williams getting to it. Oh, I ain't appreciate it. I don't know how true it is. They say he told him to get back in the game. He didn't want to get back in the game. Like, look at that. Your contract coming up, the biggest game of the season. Ben Simmons tucked his tail. Harden tucked his tail. Tobias Harris never be like, I don't care. I'm going for it. I make $30 million. I'm going for it. I asked for this money. These people did give me all this money. I'm going to take this game over. Harden don't want to do it. Let me do it. Why he didn't do it? Why he didn't say, okay, this game is getting out of hand. I'm going to take matters to my own hand. Why he don't do that? You getting $30 million a year. You the highest paid. Tobias Harris, the highest paid player. Well, not now. Harden is. But he was the highest paid player on Philly before Harden got there. Why he don't never do that? Ricky White. My boy Ricky White is in the building. All these players need coddle. They do. And that's why I said you need them guys. That's why I said Mark Jackson is very important, because not that he's going to coddle you, but he's going to bring that man. He's going to preach that madness in you, but then he's going to have you. It's like a hypnotize. He just know what he's doing. He said Aiden is Chauffeur's shaman. Aiden is, man. He's how he just run like he don't like to get physical at all. Like, and it's the crazy part about it, he's going to get paid. And that's the thing about the NBA. The NBA, what I don't like about today, you look at damn, I meant to give this guy a shout out. I was watching, but he put together a compilation of all the guys who turned down contracts and it backfired on them. Like these guys turned, like Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo turned down the 4 years, 120 with Indiana. He turned it down, then got hurt Indiana. Then Indiana traded him to Houston. Houston offered him 2 years, $45 million. He turned that down and now got getting a 1 year deal with 1 year, $3 million with Miami. Like, Because they turn and Dennis Schroeder, everybody. These guys do that confidently because they feel somebody gonna pay them. Look how the mentality NBA players is. Um, for James Harden to play, clearly he declined. Clearly. And for Patrick Beverly with a straight face, he did have a straight face. For him to get up there and say, well, if Philly don't pay him, somebody will pay him. That's the NBA player mentality. So they feel I don't have to play hard. I'm not getting hurt. I'm not doing this. Oh well, the fans gonna say this. Oh well, I'm living my life. I'm living in my mansion. You guys gonna go back to your miserable, like when LeBron James said. What he said, he apologized for it, but that's how he feel, and that's how a lot of NBA players feel. He said, while y'all all gonna be sitting there arguing this, that, and the third, I'm going back to my good life, and you guys going back to y'all life, which is true. It hit reality. That's why it hit a lot of people. It hit a lot of poor people because we sit here, you know what I mean? We sit here fight like, you know what I mean? Oh man, arguing with each other and scheming. Yo, I think we should get this player. I think we should get that player. Guys hustling, trying to get this hustle going on. You work. Some dudes want to do overtime at their job. Some people want to start their own business. People fighting and clawing for $1. Gas prices going out the roof. We complaining. Milk. We frustrated. But these guys, they really don't care. That's just the reality. They just don't care. So Harden looked at. He knew the backlash going to come. He know all the sports shows is going to say. And then Pat Beverly, that's why I said some things, and it's bad because Pat Beverly's so much of a dog, so much of a guy that get into it. I hate to hear him defend James Harden because it's like, I understand that's your friend. I'd rather he just not said nothing because now it makes it like you question your character some because like that's not right. Let's just deal with right and wrong. What Harden did was not right. And then, like the way he handled it after the game, during the game, you knew the problem was they were saying Ben Simmons didn't shoot in the fourth quarter. You did the exact same thing the play they traded for. And everybody, and I watched some Philadelphia channels, like one channel, the guy running back Philly, I watched his joint. And he said one thing we at least don't have to worry about, Harden not shooting in the fourth quarter. When they first got Harden, he said that. He said, we at least don't have to worry about Harden not shooting in the fourth quarter. It's not right what they do to us. I really don't like it. Like I think what they do to us fans, man. I just think they don't. That's why. And when people we caught heat, I think we always on here. I think Bonner agreed, and I think talked about arbitration, and people's like, yo, y'all hating on guys like not wanting to get their. It's not wanting to get their money. These guys are too easy for them. They could get hurt and still get their money. They could play bad and still get their money. It's like, and they know it. For him to sit there and say, oh, well, Philly don't pay him, somebody going to pay him. And that might be true. I'm not saying nobody, see the thing, nobody got cap space, but they might open up for a sign and trade. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Eleasy, for the people who deserve it. You 100% right about that. It's for the people who deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That is the thing. We got to, at the end of the day, man, we got to want the players to do the right thing, man. It's only right, man. Because if we could argue with each other and beef with each other, some people on the chat, y'all be going at it when y'all disagree with each other. Y'all, I see some people really, really going at it. Thanks, MIB. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? For the people to like y'all arguing, people argue back and forth every day, and for these guys really don't care. James Harden looked at, man, I'm out, and Pat Bev's like, oh, he gonna work. You know why he gonna do that? I'm gonna tell you what James Harden gonna do. James Harden, I'm gonna tell you exactly what James Harden gonna do. He gonna work out. He gonna post all this stuff on there. He's still gonna live his life. He's still going to clubs. He's still doing all that, man. He's still going to clubs, doing all things and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing these things, man. And And James Harden, you know what he's gonna do? Post videos of him working out, doing all this stuff for 2 hours, posting these videos, and at the end of the day, the Sixers gonna be like, you know what? Let's get him. Loyalty was good, bro. I ain't see you in a minute. Yeah. And then I don't like what Patrick Beverly said. Matt Barnes, people and taking people feeding out their family. If he get $10 million a year, that's way more. Plus the money he made already is way more than feeding a family. Like I just think that's disrespect to say it to guys. You say it to guys that's the viewers and stuff that you know what I mean. People that's making even if you're making $200,000-300,000 a year, you still I ain't gonna say you poor. We just be middle class. Middle class to poor people. When you middle class and poor people, you really still have to watch how you spend money. You still it's not as it's not as how people think. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's not that. You see what I'm saying? We at the end of the day, I just don't like it, man. I know people be saying, "Yo, Rain, yo, you get emotional when it comes to this," but I just think these guys, man, just don't care, man. And then they get their money, and then you got people be on the side get mad at us because we speak on somebody's contract. You speak on people's contract. Like I'm speaking on contract because you need salary in order to make this thing work. And it looked like everybody here wants Mark Jackson as a coach. That's a good thing. I think I don't see no other options really. Baller's life was good, bro. Triple J was good. Kyrie and LeBron thing, that's not gonna happen. Thanks, Zay. I appreciate that, bro. Z, you know. Salute Jordan Smith. But that's the thing, yeah, we're gonna go live tonight, man. But that's crazy, man. I hope Dom I'm going on Twitter now. I'm glad bro said that, man. I want him to get that Charlotte job, man. He get that Charlotte job because now anything because right now Laker fans is good with Darvin Ham. Some Laker fans, but if Darvin Ham signs with Charlotte and they do anything outside Mark Jackson, I think people gonna go crazy. And I don't know if Jeannie want that backlash. I'm be on Twitter all day today. I think they're gonna offer him a deal. I really do. I think they're gonna offer him a deal. I don't know if he's gonna take it, but I think they're gonna offer him a deal. Kyrie said he wasn't mature enough. See, Kyrie doing a lot of backlashing right now. Kyrie knew he jacked off. He lost a sneaker deal, and people ain't like how he did LeBron. Because LeBron did. I ain't gonna lie. LeBron. This is why Kyrie looked back. LeBron gave everything to Kyrie. The last shot, LeBron was real giving to Kyrie. It wasn't his fault that the noise came. Like people, LeBron James got a strong following. And then the stuff he said about LeBron James leaving, and now you trying to do damage control. You're doing these interviews. You got your hair cut. Like all this is a little psychological thing. You know what I mean? Because Kyrie ain't stupid. He now it looks like by him getting a haircut. Sean Johnson, thanks, bro. I really appreciate that with the donation. Really appreciate the donation, Sean Johnson. He got the haircut. He looked real clean. Like Kyrie had that rough look. Now he look clean. Now he lost that. See, that's what I said. That shit humbles you. Look how humble Boogie Cousins is. Not saying that Boogie Cousins was different, but when you start losing things and you get injured and now the reality starts setting in. Now he looking at like, oh my God. See, teams relied on that outside money off the court too. Nike, Kyrie was killing him. His sneakers is nice. All my sons got Kyrie's, like 2 pair. Like his sneakers, kids love Kyrie's. And he lost that. Sean Marks seemed like he's fed up with it. That yo, man, I just think people just tired of it. And now he want to come back and say, oh, yeah, if I was a little more mature, now he want to look like he's taking steps because he knows contract up. And I don't think Brooklyn's going to max him. I don't see Brooklyn maxing him. I don't see Brooklyn maxing him. Because see, now you got players. Look at Boston team. You don't hear Jaylen Brown is a conscious dude. Conscious. He's real respectful, conscious dude. Jalen Tatum, well-mannered. Even the Dallas players, even Golden State players. Steph and Clay always been two guys, but they never been on you never hear them talk their contract. Steph and Clay always been even killed. Draymond is Draymond, but Draymond is more like a truth teller. Like, you know what I mean? Just think about the teams that's in it. Like, you don't need now NBA with these owners might start smarting up and seeing now they don't have to really kiss a lot of these players' ass because you got a lot of these players now that's just as good. Now they know, like, hold up, we get a bunch of guys that's good, play hard, can knock down shots, and you don't always have to go for the big name players. And a lot of these big name players, these guys once you get 30, you can build a guy up. Look at these new guys coming in. I know you guys gonna be like, oh, he's a bum, but I'm just saying his skill set. The guy who coming in the draft this year, who gonna get drafted, Chet Holmgren, the 7-foot guy. He got a nice game. He's talented as hell. Look where the NBA coming. He got the handle. He could shoot. He don't seem soft. He said Chet is a bum. I knew somebody's gonna say something. He said Chet is a bum. I'm saying, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and speak on his game like I know his game inside out. I'm just saying what little parts I see. I ain't go heavy in scouting, but the little I see, he has skills. He has skills, and a lot of times today's NBA players, which is different from back in the days, a guy now could come right in and play well. Oh, not a bum. Damn, my bad, Loyalty. Like I said, I'm still taking this little medication from this car accident. He said Chet not a bum. Oh, I thought you said Chet is a bum. But his game looked good. Like, I didn't go thoroughly scout him, but a lot of these guys now, the bigger guys, even these guards, got Ivory. Now, if you get the right now in the NBA, look at what Memphis did. Without not Memphis. Memphis too. This thing, Memphis got a bunch of outside of Ja, they got a bunch of like them guys like junkyard dogs, like this regular guys like Baines and them like late picks and things like that, the scrappy guys. And look at the damage they cause. You need some heart. You get guys who play with heart, guys who care, determined, a coach. Dame say he play with Giannis. Oh man. See, now that is something right there. That's something big right there. Because Dame don't talk about playing with anyone. Dame say playing with Giannis. If I'm Milwaukee, I know if they Drew Holiday played I get all that. I know Middleton. Listen, what we doing? Because that opened things up for Giannis big time. If that happens, they will play good together. Hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me go back. Y'all just got me hyped. He said, Loyalty said, that's shocking. I never seen him say that. You never seen who say that? Oh, you green. Okay. Dame don't never talk about playing with anybody. Most his defense is weak, but Giannis, that's what they need. Dame got that dog in him. He's clutch. You can imagine Giannis is a one-man army. Giannis proved that ball. This thing, if they play any team outside of Boston, they's winning. That Boston defense, they had a perfect game plan. Perfect game plan. Giannis is a one-man army. You can imagine Dame? Like, you can them two together, man. Oh my God. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm calling. I know. See, Giannis. The thing about Giannis, Giannis seems like he'd be so loyal to Middleton or Holiday. One of them will have to go, right? Plus whoever. One of them will be gone. And my thing with Giannis, if you want to be quiet about letting PJ Tucker go, and PJ Tucker walked out the door and you said nothing, be quiet now, because I don't want to see you defend Chris Middleton or Holiday, whichever one may have to go. You got to do that. You know how dominant they'd be. This thing, Giannis, a one-man army. Dame, he gets hot. He could be like a one-man, and Giannis keeps going. They both got this tough attitude. You know what? Shaq and Kobe worked. Shaq and Kobe both was mean. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys, when y'all watch Shaq and Kobe, all the coaches and everybody, they said these guys just don't let up. They so mean. They want to kill you. Shaq and Kobe were just so. Why you said loyalty have no clue, most? I think loyalty right on that one. This thing like this, Shaq and Kobe, they had this. That's why playoff time they were so dominant. They want to rip you limb from limb. Giannis got that in him that keep going, and then Dame got it from the guard position, that toughness. He gonna hit shot. He open the door. He could get a shot. He getting a shot. He getting you 30. Them two together, and then don't now if they do was to keep Drew Holiday and Middleton be gone, because it would have to be now because Dame and Portland will have to honor Dame what he want. And now in Portland, mind you, they got Trunkett's cash space, and then Portland have they got the young guy. So they might say, give me Middleton. A lot of people be wanting the wing guys. So they might ask for Middleton and whoever, right? Some picks, Middleton. They might want to keep Holiday. So now Holiday is a pit bull defensively, and he get his whatever. And then you got Dame. Like that would be something crazy. Oh, Zay 26. Yes, I think this is gonna be a big summer. This is gonna be a big summer. This is gonna be a big summer. Because you know why it's gonna be a big summer? Because every team, because right now, you see how last summer was kind of big when Milwaukee won. And Phoenix, it was Milwaukee and Phoenix, it wasn't Lake and Brooklyn in it. So teams gonna think like this. Teams gonna say, you know what? Look what Patrick Beverley said. Nobody worried about Phoenix. Teams looking at those 4 teams that going to the season. Outside of Golden State, you heard nothing about none of these teams. Nobody look at Miami like that. Nobody look at Miami like that. Nobody look at hold on. Hello? I just started live. I don't know, he upstairs. No. So yeah, I'm saying for the most, you like the Miami, you did. But for the most part, what I'm saying is even people do like them. Nobody looked at them, like put it this way, nobody looked at them like Golden State. When Golden State had their team, everybody, the odds on favorite, it's close. We got to admit, the NBA, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the players in the NBA, but we all got to admit, I'm pretty sure we all gonna be on the same page with this. Balance wise, nobody can really right now. If they tell us we all going to give us $1,000, that's all we got in our pocket. Nobody, it's no clear cut like how Golden State was. How when Lakers had Shaq and Kobe, it was. How you know what I mean? Chicago with Mike and them. It's no thing where nobody exact like a favorite. Everybody like now that Milwaukee lost and they got exposed where, you know what I mean? Some like far as how to defend them. Phoenix dropped off. Now it's wide open. You're right, loyalty. It's though the NBA is wide open. Wide open. So now, by being wide open, teams feel they got shot. Now, let's say a team like Detroit. Detroit, they got Cade Cunningham. That's the number one pick. Now, let's say tonight, whatever happens tonight, now we're going to have the same conversation tonight. Let's say Detroit get top 3, right? Or number one pick. Now, let's say if they get the number one pick. Now they got options to move that pick around. Or number 2, let's say they like a guy like the guy Pablo from Duke. They like him or Chet, anybody. And they be like, we could get Aiden. They're going to feel they're going all in. They're going to spend the money. Detroit going to go all in and do what they got to do. A lot of a team like Atlanta may feel, oh, San Antonio, oh, we get this person, we back in the game. A lot of teams going to go for it. This is going to be a huge summer, man. That would be a big summer. They get Pablo and Ayton. Detroit get Pablo and Ayton. Pablo is good. Pablo is good. From Duke. Like I said, I ain't go fully in yet. But tonight gonna tell it all. And these guys, these teams gonna be ready. Exactly. Jermaine Moses said, Sean Johnson, thanks, bro. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the donation, man. See that, like I said, this gives me confidence. For me to be talking and somebody say, okay, I donate to your channel, and to have 50, 60, 80, 100 people watching, that gives you confidence. It make you confident and make you feel like, okay, it just gives you confidence. That's all, and it's an appreciation thing. This is why I don't like the NBA players today too, because here it is. Like I said, I appreciate this right here, right? Everything, even guys coming on here hitting the like button, corresponding with me, where y'all guys could be doing anything else. These guys, y'all got fans. Y'all got, when y'all walk the streets, you got girls ready to drop their drawers. You can hit anything that's moving. You get the prettiest thing. You never have to worry about sex. NBA player, that's one thing. You could be the ugliest person. You don't have to worry about nothing no more. You got that money. Like this here it is. All you have to do is get up, work out in the morning. Like, let's say you're off yourself. Let's say summertime. Work out. Get up, stay in shape. Hit the treadmill. Just dedicate 2 hours to yourself. Work out like your cardio, whatever. You're getting your body right for an hour. Personal trainer. You could probably pay him $100 a day. These guys will do it. Because especially these up and coming guys, they know just work. You don't have to get a high price. You can get a dude from your hood that's into training. That you say, okay, I'll pay you $150 a day. He'd do it because he got people he charging $30, $40 to train. So he'd do it to get his resume up. Give him $150, train your body, get somebody to throw the balls on you, working with your game, you working on your jumper, your left hand, and different things like that. You could dedicate 3 hours, and then you got the rest of the day yourself. You got pretty women out there. Oh, come here. Or your kids, if you have kids. Travel. Oh man, oh, this looks nice. Yo, guys, you got your friends that you grew up with. You always had dreams. You go, all right, fuck it. Come on, let's go ahead. Memorial Weekend coming up. All right, let's go ahead for Memorial Weekend. You pay for your friend trip. Y'all get a hotel. Y'all just have fun. You living life. You can't at least play hard on the court and care. Elder, what's good, bro? Elder, I was just talking about how we talk about how that money works. Play hard. You can't care. You can't court and care about the game, care about what people say to you. They said, oh, Harden, he heard everything what you're saying, but obviously he didn't care. Harden knew the situation, he stepped in and counted around and shot 2 shots. I couldn't believe it. And I'm not even no Sixers fan. Oh, yeah, it's 826. I've been on that plan. Definitely been on that Aaron plan. But but you get what I'm saying though? Yeah, I can lose my stomach. But you get what I'm saying? It's getting like $2 million. I remember Terry Teagle. That's probably Jameer Mosley. Thanks, bro. Really appreciate that. Yup, you're right. Appreciate that, Jameer. But think like this, guys. Right? I don't know some of you ages, but I know Elder remember this. But guys who a little older is a guy named Terry Teagle. The Lakers lost the previous year. And Magic said, man, bump that. I want to win. Now Magic can't have all these endorsements. This, mind you, Magic was only getting like $2 million a year. He ain't have all these. Magic got super rich after the HIV thing. Now, mind you, Magic gave up 600,000 of his salary. Back then, you could do that. You could um take off some of your salary and give it to another player. You can do that back then. Magic's 600,000. And Magic only get like 2.5, something like that, for Terry Teagle. He wasn't super rich like that. Elder, you remember that? Most, you remember that? Most? I know most a little older. You remember that most? But Magic for Terry Teagle. Terry Teagle played for the Warriors, and Magic said they needed some players today not doing that. Oh, Ronton said he remember. Okay. Ronton Elder said they remember. Yeah. Magic, in mind, he wasn't super rich. So I don't want nobody before you sit there and say, oh, Magic got money. Magic's only getting 2.5, and this before the HIV thing. Magic got super rich when he left the game. His investments and stuff. He was just a NBA player. Now, I'm not saying they should do that, but these guys don't think like they not going to the first thing they think max. First thing after I want max. These players would never go sit there and go, okay, sit there and on the table, okay, to the general manager and okay, now what we doing? So okay, my max is $32 million. So if I take 25 a year, will we be able to get PJ Tucker? Yeah. You could get PJ Tucker if you take 25. These players ain't doing that. No, and then they don't play hard. They don't do nothing. Zach LaVine asked for Mac. What did Zach LaVine do this year? Mad Dog was good, bro. Sean Johnson say he remember too. Okay, so we got some old heads in here. My boy Swelling Johnson. Okay, we got the old heads in here. We got my 40 crew in here. These guys say they remember. You got to be 40 to remember that. Ain't no 32, 33. Got my 40 crews in here. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Octavia said he don't want no Chris Paul. Exactly. That's why I said go to say something different. Look what Loyalty says. So Steph did that. He talked about it on Draymond podcast to build Golden State. See, that's what I said. I'm talking about the majority. That's why I said that's if anybody was here earlier, I said the difference what I like about the Golden State players, you ain't hear none of that. Them guys don't talk contract. Them guys about winning. I said that earlier. Them guys about winning. My thing is this. That's why I do hope it be arbitration. Because these guys need a reality check, man. Pat Bev up there talk about, oh, Harden, look what he did. He averaged 22-10. That's what I said. And that's another thing. When you got these guys up here talk about, oh, stats, you can't always go by stats. What Pat Bev said? 22, 10, and what he said, 22, 10, and 6 whatever. I'm gonna look at Harden numbers. Whatever it was, he keep bringing up that Harden had no impact. He played good the first few days in Philly, and that was it. Thank you. Most said stats are for negotiation. Thank you. Or 22, 9, and 8, that's his stats. It looks, but he had no impact. That's why I tell people you can't. Tobias Harris on surface, that's why he didn't take no blame. People look at, oh, he had 16 points. He shot 48% from the field. Forget all that. I'd rather him shot 30% from the field if he went all out gunning and threw his heart on the line. I respect that more. I don't care about the field. People look at that field goal percentage too much. Go all out. Dive on the floor. Go all out. These guys don't do that, man. These guys don't do that. I wish I had old tapes how I played basketball, man. I wish, not just me, a lot of people I play with, we play hard. I ain't need no self-motivate. When I was, I'd shake your hand, but I used to be sick. Losing the game, I'm sick. I'm like, you see my tongue hanging on the floor, man. I'm gonna go hard. If I play today, I have to be smart because I don't want to get hurt. Like, you know what I mean? But I did get hurt. I played like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Not no serious injury, but it's crazy. A dude named Marcus, he garbage. He ain't even a ball player. But we needed an extra man, and it's bad. He tore his ACL. He just run and come up limping. And he tore his ACL playing. And then another guy got hurt in the Father's Day game. He tore his ACL. Because we not stretching. When you old and stuff, when you don't play ball in years, it's hard. You really got to stretch, and you have to ramp yourself up to it. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to, like me, I'm gonna play hard. I want to win. I want to win. And these players don't show that. You're right, most. And that's the thing. Now I don't see I don't want Kyrie on no Lakers. So you'd rather Kyrie and Braun than Kyrie and Anthony Davis? I don't want no Kyrie at all, man. I really don't. Because he just do too. I ain't even talk about the COVID thing. There's a lot of stuff throughout even last year. So when he got there, he didn't even give Kenny Atkinson a chance. Like he just do too much of this. He just got too much going on. Oh, he got problems. Then just pick up and leave the team. He pick up and leave the team. Like, nah. You'll definitely have to take Shamit contract. You definitely have to take on Shamit. But it's crazy. Like these guys really don't bring it like that. That's why I ain't gonna lie. And you know what's sad about that? You're gonna have to do Shamit. They not doing that. Well, if Shamit deal don't enter 27, Elder. Uh-oh. Oh. My eyes, he said, is it confirmed? No, it's not. Hey, Ernie, I ain't gonna lie. Also, Ernie said, is it confirmed? I thought he said it's confirmed. Like, how you just glance through stuff. I thought Ernie going to, after he said confirmed, I thought it was going to be some Mark Jackson or some breaking news. My eyes, I've been taking little headaches and shit. Red's dog say he old as fuck. No, it depends because Aiton want to leave and Phoenix payroll is high and they were saying that the owners FS1 with Nick Wright in them, they was talking about Chris Paul trade to the Lakers, saying no other team gonna really trade for no Chris Paul with that $90 million, and they said no team gonna trade for Chris Paul with $90 million, and the Lakers make sense because Russ, you relieve all that contract. He said Booker determine who stays. Aiton don't want to stay. Aiton is not happy. He didn't talk to no reporters. Him and Monty Williams had a beef. He said he not appreciated, and Detroit won him. I think he's going to Detroit. I think he's going to be for Detroit for maybe Isaiah Stewart. I don't think we keeping Russ. I just think that the Lakers telling teams we have to keep him. We're gonna keep him. You're not gonna fleece us on a bullcrap deal. Elder says they will. Teams take his contract. That's what they were saying on there. Yeah, Aiden a free agent. They ain't gonna lose Aiden for nothing. They not doing that. Chris Paul contract not guaranteed after this year. Wow, he signed the deal like that. So you mean he got three? Chris Paul got 3 years left. So he got 2 years of non-guaranteed deal. Oh, so let me look. I believe you. I just gotta look though. Ernie, Ernie at work. Ernie, my boy Ernie James is in the building. Now, Ernie James at work, man. I really appreciate you stopping through, Ernie James. Yeah, Chris Paul family live in LA. Raekwon was good. He only guaranteed 15.8. Oh yeah, teams to take that. I didn't know his contract was like that. Yeah, Detroit and San Antonio went 8. But I could see them trading to Detroit. Detroit, it makes sense. Yeah, I want to get younger. I do. I want to get younger. But that's good to know that his contract is not fully guaranteed. But that's crazy. So he getting 30 million guaranteed this year, and the next 2 years is not guaranteed. Only 15. Marlon said, if we was to get Chris Paul, what would I see? I don't know because the Lakers team, it's a lot. Jameer said Detroit want Taylor Horton Tucker too. Detroit want Horton Tucker. Okay, that's a good look. Elder, maybe later because I'm you confusing me some. You saying 15-8 in year 3. Oh yeah, because next year will be year 3. Yeah, I got you. I got you. It's this year you're gonna see who's the good GMs and who's the bad GMs. Because a lot of teams, whoever the last 2 teams standing, the other 2 teams who on the outside, let's say Golden State don't win, they're gonna be looking to prove their team. If Dallas don't win, they're gonna look to Boston or Miami. He said Eric said I don't think they got much for THT. He said Booker not letting Chris Paul. I don't think Booker want to let him go, but it's a financial thing. But now I can see them trading Ayton to Detroit, and I think that'd be a good trade. You get Isaiah Stewart, who's tough, and he can rebound well. He's not much of a rim protector, but you can still get McGee and Biombo back, and you get you might get Sadiq Bey out there and Germany Grant. I don't think you probably gonna get both Sadiq Bey and Germany Grant. One probably Germany Grant. No, but he's restricted. They not let Elder. They not letting no Aiden walk. You're not letting no guy no number one pick walk. You're gonna do a sign and trade. Phoenix gonna have to do a sign and trade for Aiden. Because I think Aiden is out of there. Because they say he's not happy. They say he's been happy all year. He mad that he didn't get the contract extension. Him and what's name beef and Monty Williams said Aiden quit on him. And now they say Phoenix need another scorer, guys who can get their own shot and get you buckets. They saying that's why they think Phoenix lost. They could get you buckets. Yeah, definitely a sign and trade. It definitely won't be for nothing. It'd be a sign and trade. Yeah, but he's Elder. He's restricted. All they got to do is tell. But how the restricted thing work. Even though they got cap space, I hear what you're saying. He could go to. I hear what you're saying, Elder. He could go to a team with cap space. He can, but he's still restricted. He can't just sign with them. He automatic that team. He could sign with the team, but they still have a couple days of matching. So all Phoenix got to do is say, we matching it. We want a sign and trade, or we're going to match it. You see what I'm saying, Elder? That's how that works. If they go to Phoenix has his rights, and he's restricted. He's not unrestricted, so they could have 100 million under the cap. And he could sign that thing. This one don't do it. This one don't do it. This one don't have no link. This one don't have where people could join. If it is, I don't know how to do this one. This is not the StreamYard. This is not the StreamYard. But what I'm saying is, Elder, I think you understand what I'm saying. But how it works is, if he signed with Detroit right now, and Phoenix sit there and they match it, Detroit gets nothing. So now, if Phoenix say, "Yo, listen, we matching everything," they're gonna have to do a sign and trade, because you don't want to sign him and hold up for 2 or 3 days, and Phoenix say, "Oh, yeah, we could just keep him and trade him in the deadline," and now you held your cap space for 3 days. They got 3 days to match it. He said, crank up that StreamYard real quick. All right, I'll do that. Let me see what time it is. All right, if I do StreamYard, guys, I definitely got to get off by 4:30 because I got to run out. So I need you guys, if y'all gonna come in here and cook, and oh, Sean, look what Sean Johnson said. 120.75 is guaranteed. Okay. I'm gonna log off this and do the StreamYard, but 4:30 I gotta go. So I need everybody to come on immediately, because Elder want to cook, my boy MIB want to cook. I definitely want Steve to come on here, because Steve is locked in with the Phoenix Suns, and Steve really knowledgeable about the Phoenix Suns. And he told us something that I didn't know. I didn't know that Sharva sold the team. So I need guys to come on the stream. I'm going to log off because I was going to run early, but I need you guys to come on the StreamYard, and I need you guys to talk, man. So I'm in this now, and I'm going to go to StreamYard. Give me 3 minutes. Hit